What is going on, guys? This is Soda from Minnesota, and I'm coming at you with an online ranked match. And this game, all I'm going to be doing is talking about the NBA Finals, Spurs vs. Heat. But before I get into that, shout out to Weird O's Bros. He convinced me to make this video because I haven't been feeling very good. My voice is, well, if you guys can't tell, my voice is a little hoarse. And yeah, I was considering taking a couple days off, but he's like, who cares, Soda? Make the video anyway. We don't care how your voice sounds. We just want to see your vids. So that meant a lot. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for all the support. So I am going to make this video just talking about the NBA Finals, and let's get right into it. As of today, June 9th, the series is tied 1-1 with the Heat getting Game 2. And my gosh, guys, if you didn't see Game 2, the Heat just took out all their frustration on the Spurs in that second half. Man, they look good. But if you're a Spurs fan, I wouldn't be too worried because, yeah, the Heat really did take it to the Spurs in this Game 2. But all the Spurs needed to do was steal a game in Miami, which they did in Game 1. So if you're a Spurs fan, don't be too concerned. And honestly, I'm predicting the Spurs win in 6. And there's a couple reasons for this. One being, they are much better coached, okay? You can say what you want about Spoelstra. I think he's a pretty good coach for handling all these superstar players, but he does not even compare to Greg Popovich. Popovich, in my opinion, is one of the greatest coaches of all time. And if there's anybody in the league, any coach in the league that can make a game-to-game adjustment to shut down LeBron or shut down what Miami is doing, it would be him. So they got an advantage in the coaching. And another thing I think people are overlooking is the experience that the Spurs have. Duncan, Parker, Ginobili have been on the same team, have been to the playoffs, I think, every year for like the last 10, 12 years. I don't think they've missed it in a long time. And yes, Miami has some playoff experience, but it's nothing like the Spurs. The Spurs have been here many times, and they've won multiple times, so they've got the advantage there too. Now, Miami does have home court advantage, and it is very tough to go into Miami and get one win, much less multiple wins, which the Spurs might have to do. So Miami has the advantage there. And they also have the best player anytime they walk out on the court in LeBron James. And even though I don't like him, I know he is the best player, and he played like it in Game 2. My gosh, that guy can pass, he can score, he can do everything. And did you see that block he had on Splitter? My gosh, I can't even explain that. Soda's at a loss for words. But yeah, it's 1-1 now. Like I said, I think the Spurs are going to win in 6. And why do I want the Spurs to win, you ask? Well, I'm not really a huge Spurs fan, but it's more than that for me. It's the idea of a small market team, a team that really goes under the radar every year. You never hear about them, and yet they are always in the playoffs. They are always towards the top of the playoffs, and they always have a chance to win an NBA title. Yet they don't get any publicity, and I love that. And it goes back to that small market idea where being a T-Wolves fan, coming from a small market team, you hate to see these big market teams just buy teams, and that's what I feel like the Heat did. I mean, they didn't build their team through the draft. I mean, besides getting Wade, I mean, they got all their players in trades and through free agency, and the Spurs built their team the right way through the draft. And yeah, so I mean, that goes a long way with me, and that's why I want them to win. That is how an NBA team should build their team, and I hate these. I mean, you can say what you want. This is just my opinion, but I hate these teams that just go out and get these big name players in free agency, and yeah, instantly become good without having to go work through the draft or build the team from the ground up. And being a T-Wolves fan, like I said, I've had to watch them struggle for so many years through the draft, and now they're starting to get somewhere. But I think a Spurs win would bode well for small market teams. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm sure I've pissed off a couple of you Heat fans, but again, this is just my opinion. I don't really have anything against them. I don't like the way they built their team. I really don't like LeBron and the way he left Cleveland. So everybody's entitled to their opinion. But yes, I would like to see the Spurs win, and I predict them winning in 6. So I guess we'll see how it goes. I mean, the next 3 games are in San Antonio. I would guess that if the Spurs want to win, they got to win at least 2, all right? They got to go back to Miami, up at least 3-2, And I think if they do that, have 2 chances to win, that they will come out victorious. Oh, and one other thing I wanted to say, I just admire how like I said before, how the Spurs do things. I would say they're one of the top 2 managed teams in any sport. Them and the Patriots are just, the way they build teams and manage their teams is just amazing. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is Soda, and I'll see you guys later.